Hello everyone, TMMgamer here, bringing you episode 2 of my How to Get Better at Call of Duty series. This episode is called Decisions and Awareness, and all the clips come from the same G3 gameplay on Convoy. I hope you enjoy the tutorial.
Team deathmatch.
This first clip of the tutorial sees me on one of the walkways above Convoy. As I just edge round this corner here, I take incoming fire from an opponent that I'm not quite sure where he is. Now my sights are up and I'm looking in his general area, but the chances are if I take this gunfight on, I'm going to lose. So what I do instead is back out of the gunfight and run into hard cover and keep myself alive. That way I won't have to build up to kill streaks again, and this guy doesn't get a cheap, easy kill. In this next clip, as I kill the guy about to climb into the trailer, I notice 2, perhaps even 3 enemies behind me on the UAV. Now, instead of running to meet them head on, I find some cover to the side and let them come to me, and as a result I pick up 3 easy kills that help me on my way to my next kill streak. Nice and easy.
They are blind. SR-71 ready to launch.
In this third clip, as I get the assist points on this ghost guy here, I noticed on the radar that there is another red triangle just around this wall. Now, instead of running around the right and meeting him head on and risking dying, I decide to run inside, go around the left and flank behind him to get an easy kill to help me on my streak. A little later in the gameplay, as I flee from enemy incoming there and drop down the hole in the road, I notice a nearby enemy red dot. Now, I'm not too sure if this enemy is firing at me or a nearby friendly teammate, but as I'm not too sure, I decide to run round the corner, find some cover and lure him to me, and once again it ends up giving me a nice easy kill. In this third clip, my success comes from not only me paying attention to where the enemy are, paying attention to where my teammates are. As the clip pauses here, I notice that there are no friendly forces to my back right, making it highly likely that there is an enemy there. When the UAV is down, paying attention to where your teammates are is the best way of finding the likely positions of the enemy, and in this case enables me to spin round and pick up another easy kill to maintain my streak and ultimately end with a pretty good score.
Hind on the way. Our spy plane's in the air.
To recap, the most important things to take from this quick tutorial are firstly, knowing where your enemy is. If you blunder around the map aimlessly, the chances are you're going to die most of the time. The second tip is, when the gunfight's going against you, it's always better to try and run away, find some cover, heal up and then take him on again, then try and pick off a lucky shot to win the gunfight against the odds. Thirdly, it's always important to take flanking routes around contacts, because enemies are less likely to win the gunfight when you put bullets into the back of their head. And finally, when the UAV is down, pay attention to where your teammates are. If your teammates are in a portion of the map, it's unlikely that the enemy are going to spawn there. However, if there's a large portion of the map which is empty, the chances are there'll be an enemy in there for you to kill. Thanks for watching, guys. In this gameplay I go 28-0. If you want to see the full gameplay, leave a comment and I'll put it up for you later in the week. But if not, I've got plenty of other good ones for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.